Welcome back to part 60 of my Rome Let's Play of Total War M2 with Impera. So, picking things up, we left them last time. I'm back. Rome's back. And we shall crush those Garamantian dogs that dared spoil our lands. They did not declare war, but they encroached on our territory, stood ever watchful, waiting for a moment of weakness, but none came, for we are Rome. And we stand tall as legion, mighty and unwavering. And when Egypt came and took their lands, they started falling back. And now is the time for the Lion of Rome to pounce and crush the Garamantians and unleash the full wrath of our glorious leader, Lucius Julius Libo. So, let us strike with a nice warm-up smash, because the Order of Resolve is saying we will lose around 18-19%. I think we can do much better. I think we can probably keep it to about 10% total. Do need to keep an eye on those elephants. I do have a fair bit of cavalry, but the rest of our infantry we should be able to crush fairly easily with the might of our Gastrofettes, our ballista, and of course the Principes. We are being joined by the garrison, not that I care too much about that, so in we go. So yes, of course, I'm back as always. Thanks for your comments, advice, texts, and suggestions. All greatly appreciated. All your tales, all your stories, all your news from the forum. We'll try and start catching up with some of those, but feel free to repost any of your stories or news from the forum on this episode, and that way I can kind of use it going forward over the next few episodes as I start recording them. Had a lovely birthday as well. Thanks everyone that wished me a happy birthday on part 59, which was out yesterday, which was my actual birthday. Had a lovely time with my family. The rain falls. We shall bring the rain upon our Garamantian foe. But yes, had a lovely holiday as well, but I'm now back. This series will be out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays going forward. We've obviously got a load of new series starting on the channel at the moment as well. New Crusader Kings 3, All Under Heaven, Europa Universalis 5. I'm going to be doing a Kingdom of England run later this week, streaming it probably tomorrow with the first episode out on Wednesday most likely. No, that's fine. Actually, I have those like that. And then we'll probably be starting Anno 117 next week. So I've got early access to that and got another video probably going out on Tuesday next week, which will probably be part 1 of my series. I did a preview a couple of weeks back, and then we'll be starting a full Let's Play of that one. That'll probably replace my Manlord series, which I'm going to try and wrap up in the next week or so. We've obviously got, while I was away, War Sales Bannerlord DLC finally has a release date. 26th of November. I assume around then's also when I'll probably get early access to Tides of Torment for Warhammer 3. So, oh boy, are we going to have new content overload on the channel. Lots of new series starting. I'm obviously going to be trying to work my way through finishing up stuff. We've also got the Prussia campaign for Empire Total War that I want to get finished off. Oxyotl is nearly done as well. We'll finish up my current Bannerlord series. Probably, well, yeah, we'll finish it up in time for War Sales, because there's no kind of fixed objective with that one, so we'll just kind of keep sandboxing along with that. Even if it doesn't have a solid conclusion, we'll make sure it has one kind of great and grand finale episode to kind of tie that one away, and then we'll be starting a new Nords run. So we got one of the elephants. I got the other elephants up there. Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do then is 2 groups of Gastrofettes on each flank, so I can target the elephants, because I don't really have... yeah, I'm going to have to go... I'm going to probably put them out here, actually, and support them with the cavalry. Actually, support them with the cavalry over there, and then have these cavalry here, I reckon. Other thing, kind of, I'm just trying to remember, like, all the bits of admin. It's been a mad mad responding to emails, getting other bits and pieces done. I'm also, after recording this, I'm streaming a new PC build. So you'll have missed it by the time this episode comes out. But I'll have a video up of that in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be my new dedicated PC that I use for streaming and editing on, for editing for all sorts of videos, but streaming it's going to be used for some Warhammer painting streams. I'm finally going to get back to that. A part of when I converted part of my garage into my new office space about a year ago. Part of the plan was to have a dedicated second kind of PC desk set up where I could actually, I say PC desk, craft desk, hobby desk, PC setup where I could actually do some dedicated Warhammer building and painting streams. So finally that's going to become a reality with this second system and dedicated kind of camera setup over there. So
our hidden units have been discovered.
that PC will power those streams rather nicely. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'll have a video out in the next couple of weeks, edited down from the stream showing the build, and I'm also hoping it will include some footage probably from my first painting stream, which I'm hoping to do my first kind of building and painting stream next Friday.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Ready and waiting. Now! Ballista! We await orders. Equities! Equities! Ready to ride. Charge!
Just gotta watch this line coming across. Yeah, the final bit of housekeeping I wanted to talk about was our special. I had kind of initially planned that I'd do it this Friday for part 62, or essentially for part 63, which would be out on the Sunday. But I don't think I'm going to get time to do that with stuff like Europa Universalis and CK3 content kind of resuming and doing more of that this week. So rather than kind of try and make it a bit of a rush, I am holding off doing that streamed kind of 4-hour special as such until next week. I don't know yet when exactly next week I am going to plan to do that. That may well be Monday. It may well be Wednesday next week. Obviously, we've got things like Anno out next week that I want to be covering and I want to be doing some stuff with. So a lot of it kind of just depends on when I've got space in the schedule. Obviously, you'll still get your regular episodes of somewhere between 40 to 60 minutes in length. This first episode probably isn't going to be the longest, but I will be aiming to make Wednesday's episode much longer. I know it has been obviously a while. With me being on holiday and what have you. Yeah, caught them finally. But yeah, you guys still will get a 4-hour special. I mean, worst case is I roll it into part 70, and I just try and make that one a rather epic big session. My cavalry back. Keep targeting those elephants. You did a great job. Infantry's holding on the line nicely. Yeah, it's looking good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Elephants are all down. Nice. Stop moving you guys to the flanks. Ooh, General being shredded. Well, you guys crossed this way to go into those archers. Really didn't like them doing some damage to my general there. That's not nice. Flankety flank. Chase, chase. Don't know where you guys are trying to get to. Our center. I was about to say, is it broken? No, it's just exploded through the enemy. Flank, flank, flank. Push, 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 push. Lovely.
Tribunus! Missile infantry ready!
Flank. Go. Cavalry. Because they are spears, so that's not the best idea. Where are my decent Italian swordsmen?
Italian swordsman!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That'll be the ballista, that's fine. Guys, the other Samnite ones, yeah. Maybe we will be close to the auto resolve prediction, we'll see.
Equities! Silver glory!
We'll see.
Loyal sons of Margaret! Waiting time! By your command!
Oh, just cutting them down, that's beautiful.
Melee infantry ready!
They're about to all melt. Gets a little bit shaken. That's fine. Push, 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 push. Unit back here. There we go. Should be a full break in a second. Lovely. We want to continue. Cut them all down. Finish them all off. Ultimately, as long as it's less than 18%, then we're all good.
What are your orders? Principes! Stand by! General ready! Orders!
Send someone along that way to help out. Nice. That's what we want to hear. Fast forward it a bit. But yeah, I'll update you guys as soon as I know when I'm going to do the kind of bonus part 60 special as such, the belated one. Even though this is part 60, we normally try and do a slightly longer one. Worst case is if I probably like by next Wednesday, or I guess the caveat I could do, just thinking about it, is next Wednesday's one would be part 65. What I might just do is make part 65 rather than making it. I mean, I could stream it, I guess, still. But I'll just do it as like a 2-hour special, and then I'll give you still a 4-hour special at part 70. I think, you know what, that's probably what I'm going to aim to do for now, unless I can think of something better, or unless my schedule changes up a little bit. I'm just waiting back on a few bits and pieces for stuff this week that are embargoed still, that I'm waiting on to kind of be able to fully work out my schedule for the next week or so. And obviously juggling some new series starting, some ending. We lost 796 as what, like 12, 13%? Better than the auto resolve still. I mean, the cavalry took a punishment, but they dished out plenty of damage. These guys here, we've known for a while, the Samnite Principes. They're not quite as good with the staying power and the defensive strength as our true and proper Principes, but they will do in a pinch. They will do in a pinch. If that's what we got, they will work. Absolutely crush that army other than one unit of cavalry. We will be ransoming. Oh, you know what? It's really annoying that you've gone that way, because you're just going to harass us from behind. But so be it. This army, yeah, I was trying to work out where I want to go with you guys. We've got plenty of supplies. I mean, we want to go over there, obviously. Gonna move you about there.
At your command. Ready for battle.
So one thing I did read in the comments, because obviously, again, I was pre-recording a lot of them. One of you said I could have waited going to all the Gara Mountains until they'd all fallen back and retaken these regions from Egypt. So yeah, I agree that is definitely sound advice there. My only issue with that is, what if they went back and they got defeated by Egypt and then Egypt gobbles all this up? Better for me to actually, I guess, try and get in there and take some of it myself. But, you know, that's kind of the weighing up. Could have left that so I can grab all of this. I mean, I'm going to have to go to war with Egypt soon anyway. so that I can complete all of Africa province. Many of you said it is a very worthwhile province, especially for food. It's a great way of getting a huge amount of food for your territories. Putting all of these to food production would be like really, really good. Although, is it this one that we get more commerce? That's why I was trying to like maximize that. All population classes. That is just for recruitment, actually, isn't it? And it's just a boost across everything. But yeah, there were a lot saying that I should specialize Carthage into food. So yeah, I guess let's chuck that in for food conversion. The other thing you guys were saying, banditry. Best way to sort it out, Lionheart. Obviously, aside from getting in a banditry building in here, which I can't do right now. I can't switch it over because I need all the other bits of tech to convert that one over. So we'll leave that for now. But is research. And well, yeah, that philosophy one will be nice. Will be good for the tax rate. Will be good for public order. Will be good for reducing empire maintenance. I mean, a lot of people fixate on the fact that it's like +8 party loyalty, which is still nice because we are still having to kind of manage it a little bit here and there. But it is still that's kind of like the least helpful thing that's going on there. It's just a nice little bonus. It's more the tax rate and the empire maintenance. But yeah, a lot of you guys are saying go to management and look at, was it management or some military tactics? Is it? No, it's not tactics. Siege. Yeah. Go for these that reduce banditry everywhere, and do that now rather than waiting for that philosophy. So I agree. We'll go straight on to central grain warehouse. So I'm assuming if it says -10 in all your provinces, but it's following on from that one. Is it only an extra -2, or is it a full -10 extra with that bit of tech? That's what I want to know. Is it building off the ammunition stores? Or not? I guess we'll find. I'm hoping it's a whole other -10 because that would be incredible. So we'll see in 6 turns. You guys will be able to weigh in the comment section. Imperial upgrades, that is turn to 10. Imperial, so we don't need to do that. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. There's nothing else there that reduces boundaries. So that is the only one bit of tech that reduces it further, as far as I can see. -1 building construction time, all region. That's good, actually. Engineering, that would be useful. It does take us ages to build anything. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that in 6 turn. I wish we could kind of jump that forward now. But yeah, we're going to have to wait in Rome. I mean, I could upgrade. Oh no, you know, I'm holding off to expand Rome that way because we'll probably have to do that sooner than with the growth coming in. Yeah, we're just going to have to deal. I don't think anyone said if it's stacked or not by having another army there. But I can't recruit another army right now anyway because I am maxed out on my armies that I can manage. So what I was thinking as well, one or two of you were saying like, this shows Lionheart that you need baggage trains, right? Although now you guys aren't attritioning anymore. Was it something else then? Purchasing food locally. Okay. Yeah, you guys were attritioning. Now you're not. Now you're fine. Allied supply. Local supply availability, regional foraging. So you guys are okay. But yeah, one or two were saying you get baggage trains to your army, and I was thinking, part of me was like, oh, I don't really want to have one in my army taking up a unit. I'd rather what I would rather do is recruit like a little baggage train army with like a few, like say 4 principes and a baggage train unit and just follow along. Because I'm assuming if they're in the same region, then you're supplied basically.
At your service, swift and silent as a shadow.
But yeah, that seems fine now. It seems like you're all supplied up, so I'm not sure quite what's going on there. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about it. Right, yeah, my fleet. Where was it? Where was my fleet? Oh no, Scipio. Yeah, we sent him over here instead. Uses ballistas. Now, one of you was saying, Lionheart, those ballistas are just not gonna do you like any good in sieges. They're naff. They're really inaccurate. Not gonna do anything. I mean, I'll wait until I see it in action. But I like just off the cuff of that statement and the couple of comments that were saying that, I firmly disagree. Just on how I've seen my armies, how I've seen my navies rather engage in land-based and amphibious assaults. You're concentrating the enemy into small choke points. The ballista ships then firing in on that, even if they're inaccurate, they'll get some shots in there. They'll do some massive damage. But I think a lot of the concern was, oh, you're taking up space for valuable marines. I mean, I'm looking at the stats here. These guys, it still says they are all Roman marines that are manning these ballista ships. So, I mean, stat-wise, it's kind of an unfair comparison. Oh, we'd have to compare it to here because... Oh no, they've still got some veterancy on them. These guys don't have any veterancy yet, although that one does have veterancy. But I mean, we can broadly, let's take a look at the stats between these two, taking into account some veterancy. 14 melee attack, 33 weapon damage, 21 melee defense. 12 melee attack, 31 weapon damage, 18 melee defense. The armor is still the same, the health is still the same. I think basically the main difference is that veterancy on them, but maybe they'll be a teeny tiny bit lower just because they are manning a ballistic ship, but they are still Roman Marines. So that is why, unless we're possible, I'm broadly ignoring or completely disagreeing with the whole ballistic ships are a waste over Marines, because these guys are still Marines. They can still land and act as Marines and serve as Marines, because there's still 140 of them in each ship. If anything, if they perform well, I'd say I'd almost be inclined to swap out all of my Marines for ballista ships, because why wouldn't you want to have the long-range artillery power to start with, and then, once they finish all the ammo, land them and engage as Marines? Seems like, you know, winner-winner there. So we'll see. We will see. Maybe I'll eat those words, but we will see how these guys perform once we get them into a battle. I'm thinking they'll be very useful for taking a Lispo, potentially. So we'll see how we do when we get round there. Trying to remember all the comments again, taking like a week or so off and then trying to remember everything that's going on. I'm like, what was I doing here or there or why? Okay, I can't do that. I will, you know what, I'm gonna finish you off. I don't want to just leave you behind us causing trouble. Stab right in the neck. Lovely. Bit more ransom. And then yeah, I'm gonna pull you down here. There we go. So we can see there's another army there. I am going to... How much do you need for that? For 10% of movement range. I think I can probably move you there. Yeah. Do that. Should be no way that you guys go for us there. Shouldn't be any way for you to go past us. We're blocking you completely, which is good. There's a little Garamantian little admiral over here. You guys need to get back because, yeah, we've got the supply stuff wrong there. Athens. I didn't see too many comments on this. Okay, it was right at the end of the last episode. It's only just gone out. Thracian Warriors, I am a bit concerned as to what their stats are like. The auto resolve is not favorable. We'll have 30% left. There are a lot of them there. I think maybe with this fleet it would be better for now to pull back, and then the bowmen will probably be good. It'd be better to pull back and strike either Pella or maybe a weaker settlement with a smaller garrison potentially, or one that doesn't have walls in the mix as well. When we were coming, well, actually, no, didn't I look in the encyclopedia? Oh no, that tabs me out of game. I was going to look at that to see if that would give me the stats. Thank you.
You've used the in-game encyclopedia.
Oh, actually, I haven't, but thanks. Thracian Warriors, I reckon, will be tough. I just don't want to lose this fleet right now, so I am going to break off for the time being. Yeah, we will return. Ah, here we go. A navy. Let's do this. Or let's not. See if we can find them. No, can't see him. Pella, I'm assuming, is going to have exactly the same stuff as Athens, but we'll see. Other than that, I'd probably pull these guys back. You're ready to go for after Egypt, but we'll wait until the Garamantians are gone first before I then have to betray Egypt. We've got treaties with them. Yeah, we've got trade, so we would need to break that. It might be worthwhile doing that now, but I'm also kind of hoping that maybe they'll just declare war on me. So we'll give that a few turns and we will see. A lot of you as well saying, Lionheart, why don't you just instead of doing the diplomacy thing, why don't you diplomat with the other parties? Why don't you send them to organize games in settlements? Because, you know, that's safer. The reason why I don't is that typically it costs a lot more, and also I don't know, I like the dice roll. I like the dice roll of the send diplomat for when you get some crazy boons sometimes. But that said, probably organizing games in some places would be a pretty good one to have. I mean, let me just take a look rather than just going off there. Just so I want to see where we can. Okay, so Narbonensis to get that positive would be useful. We've got these two armies here. We're raiding with that army. You guys, I think we're trying to. I don't know what we're trying to do. We're trying to draw these guys out really before we do anything, but we don't want them stuck up there. This army is going to sail across to Taraco to swap in some troops here, so we're not just full auxiliary. We're going to switch them around and kind of try and form two forces there. We are getting the Balearic Slingers in there, so that is good. Then we can push on these guys because those guys are completely stalled out, although we have to kind of leave one army around here because I don't trust these guys to not come on down and cause trouble. Citalpina needs some attention, so let's send you. We just check that we've got everyone maxed out. You can actually be improved. I'm not going to do that though. Oh, she needs to level up. Let's do that then. They were a success. Good. +6. Good. We don't have any more we can recruit here, do we? No. Spent all the money. That is fine. I'm just going to double check because I'm desperately trying to remember like who, what, where, why, and when were we still doing stuff. Culture conversion. Public order, local province. Zeal. Yeah, get that in there. Loyalty to my party. I mean, it's always good to just have in there. Means I have to do less political actions. They're now +2 happy. Very happy region. Banditry is bad there though. That's why we've got this here though. So that what are we gonna go? What's the best one? Banditry. Is it? I feel like it's the supply bit. The delicatessen is also good. Let's have a look. Delicatessen ultimately is -16 banditry. Food. That generates food as well. At the cost of public order and squalor. That does grain, salt, banditry reduction, -16, so it's the same. See, attritional losses, agriculture, import food, bread and games, export. Okay, what's the growth? Second class is +1%, 0.4 for first class, supply line, storage, 0.7, agriculture. Yes, I'd say the supply complex is probably better. Although that does banditry and provides a lot of food. I guess it's, you have to weigh it up, don't we? We have to look to see where. That says requires supply the salt. So do I need salt as well, or does that generate salt for us and then we have it? I'm confused by that. I mean, our food is bad here already, so it probably would make sense to have the delicatessen then. So we don't make that worse, because then that'll improve stuff as well. Cool. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right. Just quickly checking through. Anybody else need stuff? No. Right. Let's end the turn. See what Garamantia does, and Carthage too. Keep getting freaked out by like a lot of alerts on my phone right now. And it's all from the baby monitor, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? Our little list. It's not. It's the fact one of our cats is sat in there. And it is confusing the crap out of the baby monitor because it keeps thinking that the baby's either rolling or jumping in and out of the cot. And in fact, there is no baby there. It is just my cat. Character mission ended. Oh, right. Banditry. Damn it. I've been robbed. Yeah. Damn bandits everywhere. Desertion. Right, yeah. Failed mission. Yeah, I mean, you know, I have started doing that though now, right? Am I in management? No, I'm in siege. Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. You guys, get your butts in there, bless you. Finally. You'll be happy with that. Now, this year in history. Oh, right. Whoa, lots going on. Some deaths, we won't worry about those. Roman Republic. In the Punic War, the Romans shift their attention to the southwest of Sicily. They send a naval expedition towards the Carthaginian city of Lilybaeum. En route, the Romans seize and burn the Carthaginian-held cities of Salonius and Heracula Minor. The Romans then begin the siege of Lilybaeum. According to tradition, Horus owes the third 5. After the defeat of the Carthaginians at the Battle of Panormus, the Carthaginians release Marcus Atilius Regulus from prison, and he is sent to Rome on parole to negotiate a peace or an exchange of prisoners. However, on his arrival, he strongly urges the Roman Senate to refuse both proposals and continue fighting. He then honours his parole by returning to Carthage, where he is executed by being placed in a spiked barrel, which is then let roll down a hill. Oh. So much for being honourable, eh? That's what it gets you, but fair play to him. Egypt. Ptolemy II encourages the Jewish residents of Alexandria to have their Bible translated into Greek because around 70 translators are used to achieve this. Translation is known as the Septuagint. Following the death of the king of Cyrene, Magnus, Queen Apama II, Magnus' widow, and Antigonus II arranged the marriage of Antigonus' half-brother, Demetrius the Fair, to Berenice of Cyrene, daughter of Magnus and Apama. However, when Demetrius the Fair arrives, Apama becomes his lover. In response, Berenice leads an uprising in which Demetrius is killed in Apama's bedroom. Oh my. It's all going on. Persia, Drongoros, a Seleucid satrap of the province of Parthia, tries to gain independence from the Seleucid kingdom under Antiochus II. India, according to the Theravada commentaries and chronicles, the Third Buddhist Council is convened by the Mauryan king Ashoka at Patliputra, modern Patna, under the leadership of the monk Mogilaputta Tissa. Its objective is to purify the Buddhist movement, particularly from opportunistic factions which are being attracted by the royal patronage. Mauryan sculpture Didarganja Yakshi, holding a fly whisk from Patna, Bihar in India, is made. Approximate date. It is now kept at the Patna Museum in Patna. The Mauryan lion, capital of Ashoka, is erected as part of a pillar at Sarnath, Uttar Pradesh in India. Approximate date. It is now preserved at the Sarnath Museum in Sarnath. Oh, apologies. I feel like I butchered pronunciations of everything in that. I'm not with it yet. Give me a few more episodes. Give me a few more days to get back into the pronunciation ways. We can expand Taurus. I'm upgrading that. How's your banditry? Your banditry is actually okay. What should I put in Taurus? Let me know. Banditry is bad. Banditry is bad. That reduces empire maintenance. Meow. -8 regional income, taxes, building upkeep. Okay, right. Where are we checking things out? Aha! Yes, the fools! The fools are finally left to Tolosa! Please say I've got a ballista somewhere. Yes. Right, you guys go in and bombard that one.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, I can't get past you though, can I? Oh, I can. I can. Yeah, go in here and encircle it so that garrison army can't come on out, so then you guys can go in and smash those guys. I mean, they might run, but we'll see. That is a Karakin.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, you guys are moving up here.
Commander,
Are you going to come in to support me if I go in for Kartuba?
before Rome.
No. Am I going to lose 23% in the siege? All on land. I've got that. I mean, I normally like to build the tortoise. That's fun. So I could wait a turn.
None will
See if Carthage comes back, but I'm going to take some attrition. Or I could just go straight in and either take the order resolve. I'm open to suggestions.
Your service.
I saw their armies move over here. I think what they're trying to do is, yeah, consolidate
To rest a while.
all around here. So they're giving up their other regions. You guys will probably move over that way. I'll eventually turn on you guys, but not yet. Lisbo is looking ripe for the taking. Can I deal with that army, though, as well? If not, we got the coast to Brigantum. Let's get Scipio into place. Or actually, let's go here and see if I can raid. Because we are in fully enemy hostile territory, so we won't be upsetting anybody else by being in here and raiding. No, I can't, so we'll move up here instead. See what that looks like. Yeah, you guys are not happy. Why are you mainly unhappy? What's the main thing here? Cultural differences. Good thing we are coming to try and sort that out. Currently, +4 is the highest I've seen. Yeah. Get that in there. Garamantians. I'll say, please go say you've taken that out. Actually, I can't go in there because I'll be trespassing against Egypt. It'll be fine if we go over that way. Can the other army reach, though, as well? There's no path over here. I'm going to have to take attrition for a turn.
Advance. Gathering supplies. Faster. Curse you all. Ready for battle.
Oh, wait.
We take this.
Sorry, Egypt. Sorry. You know, kind of didn't actually think, yes, I'm going to be weakened here. We should be able to take these guys out.
None will escape.
Sorry, how much have I wrecked? You know what, though? Maybe it'll make them go after me. Trespassing is... -12. Okay.
We hunger for battle.
I can't do anything there. You're going to take a little bit of attrition. So I can go and take that one. That's fine.
For death.
You guys will get resupplied in a little bit. We'll also let you fully replenish up. Let's have a little look at what Pella's got.
To it, you men.
I'm assuming exactly the same as others. 2 Thracian warriors. Another... Oh, that's their king. But I could go up here. Is that their capital? Yes, I could go up here and just hit all that and liberate it. Because these are going to be much easier to hit. They're not the capitals. I think that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go make a right nuisance of myself. I'm going to ignore that fleet as well. I'm going to go around here and strike it. Be much easier. Let's do that. Right. The other thing we need to do is... Oh. I should have put you into the sea. I just didn't want to risk it. But yeah, we will do that. Bring you over here. Choices. Which battles do we want to fight? We've got this one to fight against those guys. We've got this battle over here. What's the Order Resolve saying on that one? Oh, not great. Okay.
Laying siege to the settlement.
My only slight concern is
Death and honor.
if they show up with another army there, I feel like they come and attack us. I feel like we could be in a spot of bother because I can't link these guys up.
To victory.
I wonder if I should break off that and wait until next turn to do it. We've got this one potentially to fight as well. Although I think I'm almost tempted to Order Resolve that one, to be honest. I think that's a pretty decent result. I know last time I was saying like most of the time I'm trying to fight these battles, but we are also starting to get to a point where, you know, I think 23%, that's probably about the same as what I do broadly with that. And also for the sake of progress, sometimes kind of have to break my own rule a little bit. But like once we deal with that, I think we'll be fine, to be honest. I think this is the break that we needed in the south at Khartuba. So I think we might be able to Order Resolve that one. But let me know if you think we should fight it to do a little bit better ourselves. They've completely abandoned all of these. My spies are watching them all there. I mean, if it's going to take them a fair bit longer for that army to come on in, I'd almost be tempted to say we push up here rather than falling back and waiting. But I think what we'll do is we will quickly end the episode.
Attack!
Ah, I was going to say, oh no, we can still reach. Good. We're attacking you. Oh, but we probably for this one we don't actually. 12%. Am I going to lose more than 12%? I mean, it wasn't against a fortified settlement at the start, was it? Oh, we're going to do better. I've just talked about the whole, oh, we should save our troops. But sometimes we should just take those auto resolves. I don't know what to do anymore. I think there's got to be a balance. But if I often do fight a battle which people think, oh, you could have just auto resolved that, it's because I genuinely think I can do better, I guess. Can I do better than 12%? Worst case is I lose 15%. Some of those guys look pretty decent. I'm bringing both my armies though together to bombard them. Ah, let's crush some ghouls. Come on. We only had one battle today. We've got lots of pondering to do as to whether we should fight or auto-resolve these other ones, so let's leave it for now.
Principes! Battle group ready and awaiting orders.
Oh, right, I was thinking, oh yeah, they're in a fort. No, they're not. They're not in a fort. Because we pushed them back from that. And my reinforcements coming in from here, so even more reason to just pull back for this one then. Wait for those sweet, sweet reinforcements. And then we will utterly crush them. So yeah, we will do better than 12% here. In fact, just, no, we can have that. We can have them in the center.
By your command.
Cavalry all up on the left. General, ballista. Go. Let our reinforcements come on in. Join the fun.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
There we go. Nice and wide. This is probably one of the time when I've got two armies. This is when I could actually do like triple X aces
Equites! Advance and
kind of formation.
Principes!
But also with the way flanking works in this, if you can get a flank, it's always worth it. There's a little hill in there.
In the name of Rome!
Our hidden units
Flank,
have
flank,
been
flank, flank,
discovered.
flank. Ballista. Go on the general.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Your orders. Quickly now. Orders. Equities. Jupiter gives us strength.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry at your command. At speed. Ready and waiting. At speed.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Brave Romans to a man. Equities. Engage. Tribunus.
Finish him off there. Bring the rest of them in. Ready to start flanking.
Your orders. Brave Romans to a
The
man.
men are wavering.
Where?
Romans ready for duty.
Really?
Melee infantry ready. Brave Romans to a man. Principes. Fight hard.
The enemy general is
Good.
dead.
That's what we want to hear and see.
Charge. Battle ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
All across the line.
One of our units has used all
Finally
its
seen them off. In we go.
Your orders. Orders. Principes. Orders.
Go.
Milites. Romans ready for duty.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Missile infantry. Your orders. Commander, at your service. Astarte. Principes. Ready and waiting. For glory. Melee infantry ready. Forward.
Maximum Roman crush.
Succeeders. Principes ready. Principes. General, ordinem. Never surrender. Ready and waiting. Principes. General.
Just order them all to go in. Yeah, they finished over here. Just finish the attack on all of them.
Principes.
Hit that flanking penalty and they will all break. And they can't retreat into the settlement because we have it encircled.
Our general is under attack.
It'll be right. There we go. Last one. Boom. I should be able to end it because I don't think they can retreat again. 261 lost. Wait, what? 3%? I'll take that. Absolutely crushed them. Yeah, they all got wiped up apart from that one there. We will ransom them though. Give us the gold. Lovely. Oh, they still managed to survive. This one here, it's like 50%. Would I really struggle against all that when I can have this army attacking, this one reinforcing? Probably not. So I guess we will open with this one at the start of the next episode, fighting it as well. Seeing how that last battle went, this is against the garrison now. We should be able to clean it up with, again, very similar results. So until the next one, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care, and ciao for now.